Welcome to Berea Community High School here on WBON. We wrap up our national anthem. We're going to have coverage of the Berea Lady Pirates hosting the Lady Panthers of Frankfort. I'm Jamie Boggs here with John Bailey in the first half of what's going to be a fun doubleheader of basketball here in Berea. All right, play ball. We're going to have the Berea girls team taking on the Frankfort Panthers, and then we will have the Berea boys team taking on the Bluegrass United boys basketball team. John, we're jumping right into the game, buddy. How you feel?
Yeah, I feel good. Got to feel good about this Berea team. They come in tonight playing, they're half and half. They're 7-7. Playing a Frankfort team tonight who's looking for their first win of the season. But Berea seems to be rocking and rolling. Let's see what they can do here tonight.
Yeah, Frankfort coming in with a record of 0-9. And Berea looking to pick up another regional win here as Berea will take the opening tip. Avery Plessinger, leading scorer for this team. Her second leading scorer, averaging 11.4 points per game as a junior. They're led by Kelsey Stone, who throws Plessinger for three. Off back rim, rebound comes off to Frankfort as they look to push it across the timeline. Autumn Wardlow loses it, stolen by Plessinger. Coast to coast, goes up, misses the lay-in. Rebound brought in by Cora Reed of Berea. Back to Plessinger to restart things. Baker. Left-handed jumper there by Step was no good. Out of bounds. We're going to stay here with Berea. John, I've never been able to call a game in this gym. Walked in, they told us we were in the old gym. This place doesn't feel old. I love the makeup of this gym. This is the dome you see from outside. Step with the first points of the game from the post.
I was able to call a couple of games here last year. Got to watch the Berea boys play a heck of a game against, I want to say, Model. And, yeah, this is going to be a good team, and this is a great environment. It doesn't feel old at all.
Foul called there on Jana Bishop of Frankfort. Going to be her first foul. And it looks like Absidy Baker is going to go to the line for a couple of free throws here. Yeah, beautiful venue here. Got a doubleheader of basketball on an otherwise miserable day outside. It is cold, and I'm glad to be in here.
Feels great. We've got the band right beside us. They're doing a great job. A man, Phineas, over here playing the drums. Local young man that you and I both know from church.
Baker gets one of two, and Berea comes with the full court pressure here. Timeout called by Frankfort. They were having trouble getting across. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay here.
Coach has got the old clipboard out, going to draw up something to get this ball moving around and moving up the court.
You know, I love to see that. You watch an NFL game now, and you see all the players with iPads on the sideline watching the previous series. I love seeing a good old clipboard and marker come out. And you still see that in really in the NBA and college basketball too.
I remember the days when we just had to like draw the court. Yep. Now they've got it pre-drawn. That's just fancy clipboards.
Football, you're drawing. Oh yeah, you're right. It comes printed on it. I always thought you were talking about drawing, using your finger to draw a play in the dirt.
Oh no,
like in the schoolyard.
I feel like they were chalkboards, though, like little miniature chalkboards when I was playing basketball.
That was a long time ago for you. Wardlow looking to inbound. They're going to kick it back over to Sims, cross courts, back up to Wardlow. She loses it. Baker picks it up, and it's going to go on the ground and be called. They're going to say that White stepped out of bounds. That's going to be Frankfort basketball. Wardlow to inbound as Berea backs off of their full court pressure just a bit. Gets it in to Taylor Gaines. Gaines back over to Wardlow. 10 seconds. Don't see that very often, inbounding it from half court and getting called, but good job for Berea with the defensive pressure to force the turnover. Blessinger over to Stone. Back out to Stone, across to Baker. It's Blessinger for three in the corner, and that's good. 6-0 Lady Pirates as we see that pressure again. Sims with it. Cross-court pass is stolen away by Baker. She gets it up to Plessinger, who wasn't looking. Gaines has it now. Back to Wardlow to get it across the timeline. She's met by Baker. Nice bounce pass underneath. She goes up, no good. Great defense there by Stepp.
Planted those feet, put those hands up, and you just were not going to get over top of her.
Blessinger all the way to the rack, no good. Rebound and put back there by Stepp. Cadence Stepp with 4 here in the early going. Frankfort with an open look and get it to go. Good job of breaking the press to get the basket there. I believe that bucket was by Jana Bishop. They're going to call Wardlow for the foul on that one. (8-2) here in the early going. 5 minutes left in the first. Blessinger, Wardlow on her. Tries to get it inside, no go. Baker with it, cross court to Plessinger, wide open for three again. She nails another one.
Berea making those threes today.
Gaines does a great job getting it up to Sims. Pull up jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound underneath. Looking to get rid of it, kicks it back out. Gaines will take a three. It's out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Berea. Good job on the offensive glass there for the Panthers. It's going to be Berea basketball. Plessinger over to Baker. Stone all the way to the bucket, and she got fouled and can go to the line for 2. The second foul, I believe, on Jana Bishop. Not what you want to see there in the early going. We'll see if they go to the bench to sub here. Stone's first free throw off front rim. Tess McClin in for Berea. Again, the 7-7 Lady Pirates looking to get on the right side of 500 as Stone nails the free throw. Over to Gaines, back to Wardlow. Nice give and go there. Wardlow unable to handle it, and Klessinger comes out with it. Drives all the way, loses it out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Berea, like I was saying, John. Berea coming in at 7-7, kind of in the middle of the pack in the 11th region here. So a lot of basketball left to be played, of course, but trying to improve their standing there before heading deeper into district play. Stepp misses it. Good rebound there by Sims. Gaines into Sims. Jump ball called. That's going to stay down here with Frankfort. Berea has yet to play any district opponents this season. We'll be playing Madison Central the end of this month and Madison Southern the beginning of next month. Ball is inbounded to our sub here for Frankfort. Kendall Cook comes in the game. Wardlow loses it. Back out to Cook. Defense backs off. Cook's got nobody on her. Swings it over to Gaines, who's going to take a three. Bank is not open. Stone gets it, looks to push it off the rebound. Coast to coast, goes up strong, blocked by Gaines. She's sitting out of bounds when she touches it. The ball's going to go back. Love the hustle there by Stone to try to save it, John. It's hard to, when you go to the floor like that, to be present, know whether you're touching the line or not. Cook back to Wardlow. Cook with the back to the basket. Good pressure here from Berea. Shot just off there by Bishop. Rebound by Stone up to Plessinger. Drives baseline. Another foul called. We'll see who that one is going against. That one's going to be against Sadie Dungan, her first foul. Really impressed, John, by Berea's defensive pressure, showing it in the full court, but also trying to trap in the half court and really getting this Frankfort team out of a rhythm, or not letting them get into a rhythm, I should say, as Berea now leads 13-2, as Plessinger has 7. She's going to go to the bench and take a break.
Berea playing fast offensively, not taking time to set up and just trying to play coast to coast as fast as they can. It's working out quite well for them here.
Natalia Naffy in, as well as, I believe that was for Reed that came back in. Thrown out of bounds, going to go back to Berea. Baker now playing point guard for this team. Wardlow waiting on her at half court. Over to Reed in the corner. Naffy back to Baker. Drives into the lane, loses it. Nice steal there by Gaines. Hands it off to Wardlow. Tried to dish it to Cook underneath, and she didn't see it coming, so turnover. Dungan did a good job keeping her eyes up, unable to complete the pass. In the first game of a doubleheader here, the Berea boys will take on Bluegrass United after this. Steal there by Wardlow. Gets it up to Cook, stolen away by Reed. Wardlow in the backcourt, putting a little pressure on Baker, and she's going to be whistled for a foul, and that's 2 on her, John. That's 5 team fouls in the early going here on Frankfort. 2 of their starters with 2 fouls already. Could be trouble.
Yeah, 1 minute, 40 seconds to go here in the first.
Already in the bonus, which if you haven't tuned in very much this year, high school now, you get 5 fouls in a quarter. You jump straight to the double bonus.
I'm looking over to the bench, and no one's getting up to come in, so I don't think they're going to sub out right now.
No more of that one-on-one business, one-and-one business. As Baker nails the first one. Misses that one. Rebound underneath. Rebound by Dungan, and jump ball is going to stay here for Berea, and they'll inbound underneath their own basket. Baker to throw it in. Gets it to Sophie. Missed there by McClin. Rebound by Cook, and she looks to push it. Drives by Klessinger. Loses her footing just a little bit. Kicks it back out to Gaines. Gaines will take a 3.
That one's
Nothing
in.
but the bottom.
5-14 here. Frankfort trailing 1 minute, 12 seconds to go in the first.
Plessinger back in the game for the Pirates. Naffy gets it into McClin in the paint. Kicks back out to Plessinger, and Wardlow comes up with it. McClin steals it back. Throws it to Plessinger in the corner. He brings it back up top to reset, 14-5. Looks like she's going to, thought she was going to hold it for the last shot. Looks like they'll go ahead and engage the offense there. McClin out at the volleyball line. looking to get rid of it over to Baker. Down to 30 to play. Cook on Baker. Baker drives baseline. Up and under McClin. She's going to be whistled for the travel, and the ball's going to go back to the Panthers. Good defense there by Frankfort. 22 seconds to shoot here in the first. Cook will take a three, top of the key. Just missed. Strong rebound there. 10 seconds to play. Gets it back out to Wardlow. Cross court to Gaines. Back to Cook, back to Gaines. Three to shoot. Gaines throws it up, no good. McClin's able to get the rebound. That's going to do it for the first quarter here at Berea as the Lady Pirates lead the Frankfort Panthers 14-5. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back here on WBON TV.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now Steel in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
Welcome back here to Berea Community High School. About to start the second quarter of the first game of a doubleheader here on WBON. Coverage presented by Bishop Small Engine Repair of Richmond. The Berea Lady Pirates lead the Lady Panthers of Frankfort 14-5 after 1 quarter of play. John, both teams still finding their footing here. Step comes away with the steal over to Klessinger. Naffy steps up to the top of the key, back to Klessinger. Berea working around. Frankfort in a 2-3 zone. Reed, Klessinger takes another three. Misses off back rim, rebound knocked around, and Gaines comes down with it. Sean, this Frankfort team comes in with a record of 0-9, really struggling to get the offense going here as we see a travel there. If you're Berea, what are you looking to focus on in a game like this where you're playing a team who's really reeling, but you're trying to take that next step forward?
Yeah, for me, gosh, there's a couple of ways to approach it. You know, this team is having a hard time getting the offense going. I want to try to get in as many subs as I can, try to get some young girls some experience that you're going to need down the road here. It's a next man up mentality similar to football. So for me personally, I want to try to get as many players in this game as I can, let them get some true minutes here in a game.
Well, they already have 5 players who have scored as Reed got 2 on the other end there. Good rebound there by Gaines. Cross-court pass to Cook. Drives into the paint. Gaines will take another 3. She's already hit 1. That one's no good. Rebound by Cook. Put back in and good.
This is also a game, just work on fundamentals. Do what you do and hone those skills that you've been working on all year. You're the basketball coach. What's your approach to this
I'm a
game?
terrible basketball coach. I have done it. I do not endorse hiring me to coach your basketball team. Another turnover there, and Plessinger has a layup. Foul there. I think that's going to be the 3rd called on number 12, Jana Bishop.
Coach is on the bench getting a sub ready for her.
Duncan going to come back in the game for the Panthers as Plessinger goes to the free throw line, leading all scorers with 7 so far. This is the back end of the first. Here comes Duncan, and Baker is in for Naffy for Berea. This is both of them. Gaines can't haul the rebound in, but that is going to go to Frankfort. Really good job advancing it up court there. Cook has it in the post. Back out to Wardlow, who takes a three, just misses. Good rebound by Plessinger. She looks to get it up court. She's got numbers. She throws it ahead, narrowly misses Baker underneath. That's going to go back.
Frankfort has good ball movement. They're getting their players in good places to potentially make plays. Just when the ball goes up in the air, it's just not landing in the basket. So I think hats off to them. I think they're getting in the right positions.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds rudimentary to say it, but most of the games that you and I have called this year have literally just come down to who's making shots that day. And I know that's the only way to get points, John, but when one team's hitting and the other team's not, it changes everything. As Berea leads 16-7 here over the Frankfort Panthers. Wardlow into Cook. She's got a good look in the paint. No go, but she was fouled. Going to go on Stone for her first. And Cook's going to go to the line for two. Sloan, sorry, I think I've said Stone a couple times. That's definitely my fault. Apologies there. As Cook makes the first free throw. Sims back in for the Panthers. She gets both of them.
9-16 here in this ball game.
Down to 7. Stolen by Cook, and she's going to go the other way with it. The senior's up to 6 points, and the Panthers are on a roll here.
She makes that a 5-point ball game here.
Really good job jumping in the passing lane there, and she gets another one. Steals it in the passing lane, going to try to go coast to coast. Gets the hoop and the harm this time. Think that's going to be another foul on Sloan.
3-point ball game here before she goes to the line. Jamie, you and I talking about coaching a minute ago. I think Berea might want to utilize one, talk things over here, and settle this offense down a little bit. A lot of turnovers here in the last minute.
Brooklyn Smith in the game for the Pirates now to give Sloan a break with 2 fouls. Cook, 9 quick ones off the bench.
2-point ball game in the blink of an eye.
Baker at the volleyball line. Looks like a box-and-1 situation, perhaps, defensively. 3-ball by Baker, nothing but the bottom.
It's a good way to get 3 back real quick from the volleyball line. That was a great shot.
Cook, nice dish to Sims, couldn't handle it. Step comes away with it. Plessinger looks to push it. Pressure put on by Wardlow. She's got 2 fouls, has to be careful. Nearly stolen away by Cook again. She continues to just hop in the passing lanes.
She's flying around like a cornerback trying to get in there, breaking up those passes.
Sydney Pekin for the Panthers now. Baker at the volleyball line. 2-3 zone from the Panthers. Plessinger. Berea working it around the perimeter. Gets it underneath the step. And she's fouled and gets it to go. Really good finish down there from Cadence Step. That foul is going to go on Dungan, her second. And with that, Steps up to 7 points, and the lead is back up to 8. Just as quickly as it disappeared, it has reappeared here. So the ball goes back to Cook. Gets it into the corner. Sims, jumper, just misses. Rebound by Plessinger. Goes into the corner to Baker. Back to Plessinger. 3:47 to go in the first half. 3-ball attempt. Got a piece of it, I think. Cook blocked it a bit. Rebound there by Reed. Back out to Baker.